Hey guys, in this video we will learn supply and demand. At the previous video we already learned about trend lines and support and resistance. I can say that this is similar concept with support and resistance. We can say for supply, seller control, for demand, buyer control. So there's differences because when we are identify supply and demand, we're not going to use horizontal line. We will use box instead of it, like this, and we will try to figure it out what's happening over here. So before I show you this, I need to show on some stock charts. This is our board, and here the part that we can see buyer and seller and the quantity of the coins, of any coins I mean. When we wanna buy some coins, we just write down our price, the price that we wanna buy, and we are just adding our quantity and making an order. And if the price not on the price that we wrote, then we will wait till our order fulfill. So also sell, when we are selling, it's same. So let me show. Let's say I bought Solana here. One second, I'll find better place. Yes, let's say I bought Solana on this price and I made the order to sell over here, but when the price came up on that level and dropped down sharply, I can say that my order unfilled. So when it's unfilled, there is also many people like me, because it sharply drops. When it happens, I can say that many people or institution or companies also couldn't fill their order. So when we are looking at the chart, when we are see the place, same like that, I'll explain. We can identify them like supply and demand. For what we need for identify a supply, we need one green candle, and next candle a drop, but big drop. We need big strong candle, like sharply drops. When we see this, we can say that there is a reversal, as you know, and there is a supply area. The seller dropped the price down, and seller R dominates the market at that moment. So as I show you the order way, you can think like that. There was a people or some company or some big investors made some order, and they order unfilled and price dropped down. So when I see a supply, I will understand that price will come in some certain point. We don't know when it is, and we'll touch that area at least one. Actually, we can use supply and demand just one time. It's just one use, and we will know that this price will come and touch that zone. So what it gives us, let's say you made some long position on Solana, and let's say you are around here, you will know that when you exit from your position, you will make sell under of it, and you will save your profit. That's why it's important. And also, let me find a demand. To identify a demand, you need to seek for a red candle and a bigger green candle, and you will see the buyer pressure over there. When you see that, you will take the previous candle bodies, and you will make your box, you will set your box. And when you make this, when you find this area, you will know that when price drop at some certain time, it will drop to this zone. And when price when let's say you make a long position here, you can know that price will drop here. Or When it's drop here, you can also know that you can make some long position, because you will know that when you see supply and demand, there will be some reversal. So also you can make some long position and you can earn from it. And when you open a position, it's not so big, it's just 2%. Let's say you start your position here, just make it guaranteed. And let me find some other sample, it will be very helpful. Yes, as you can see here, there is big green candle and there is bigger red candle. I see that sharply movement is dropped down strongly, and I can understand this is a supply area. So I can take the previous body and set my supply area. So when I set this, I will know when the price comes that point, it will make reversal. And as you can see here, after a period of time, it came over that zone, on that zone, and when it's touched, it dropped down. So if I make short position here, if I sell, I can earn like 4%. With leverage, I can make 3 times or 5 times more, up to my leverage. So there's also another thing, same like support and resistance. You can also, I'm sorry, I just lost my internet connection, so let's continue now. And yeah, so far we learned supply and demand. We all also understand how to identify them. We learn about trend lines and support and resistance. We know there is some certain points price makes some reversal movement, and we are just connecting them with each other. But now we also understand the logic behind of this zigzag movement. Yes, that's the reason, supply and demand. I can say that this area, these zones are also tradable when there is a breakout and breakdown. When supply area make breakout, this area turn into support zone, and when demand area makes a breakdown, this area turns into resistance. And here you can make, at the breakout, you can make long position, and here you can make at the breakdown short position. So there is one more thing that you need to know is fake out. Yes, market makers sometimes make some movement just to make your position stop. As of course not just you and me or some other traders, we might just share not even 10% of market movement. So it's for institutions and big investor, or I can say big company. It's for them, because market makers see everything. So let's say let me get closer it. I'll just show on some sample. Let's say this is your supply area, and this is your supply area, by the way. And let's say you are around here, this zone. You saw that huge big green candle, and you thought it's gonna make like strong breakout, and you didn't wait for pullback. You just buy this coin around here or here, wherever, and you just expect that to be rise more. But market maker sees that, and because this is some kind of psychological movement, like everybody knows it. Whoever makes some trade, they see those levels too, not only us. And market maker just make this fake movement, like they pretending as it's make some big up movement, but it's just dropping down suddenly, sharply. And when you buy here, you losing your money, because after that you will see big drop. So we call it fake out. You need to watch out that. That's why always, as I said, you pro trader waits for pullback to make some position. when you see this kind of huge movements on some support or demand zone, you need to wait for pullback, not just that time, but especially if you see this, you need to know there will be time to make some trades, not this time. You will wait for next candle. Yeah, like that. So supply and demand zone help us to find some place that price makes reversal, or price can make breakout or breakdown. And these places are important because you can make some trades under or top of this area. And of course, if there is some news opposite than your analyze, there might be different direction on market. Just watch out that when you are making some analyze, you need to also follow some other things with it, because just trading is not okay. Like, let's say you're here and you make a short position, but there were some good news, like, even maybe Trump just stopped talking, the price just rise, and you can make damage for your capital, for your position.